Hello everyone, we're here playing Weyland transaction spam, and our opponent's playing Ken. Should be interesting. So this is meant to be a really fast, rushy deck, which we're gonna do. We're gonna play a lot of operations, draw lots of extra cards with blue and green level clearance, and win before they're really set up. So prepaid Ken. This is probably good for us because this Chimera will do some work. Typically, a Ken deck is going to have like standard breakers, so this will be quite good, even into the late game. So let's get some more cards. Didn't find an ice, but that's kind of all right. We'll get a bunch of money. Can green level next turn and try to find something. Definitely don't mind scoring an APD, but I'd rather score something that's going to help me out with winning the game. Alright. Chimera's a little less exciting. Or the ice wall's a little less exciting against this. So I'm just going to put this on the archives and prevent him from cheaply running. If he wants to pay $1 each time, then that's kind of okay with me. That's probably okay. I don't want him to know what it is and then get in a siphon. If he takes an APD, then so what? Okay, Wendigo's decent. Let's find some more business. Don't really want the NAPD that much, but that's fine. Next turn we can try to score this Alice with some tokens on it. I'll res this now and can get some money out of him. Didn't pay, so now I can boost this. Boost it by 7, he's gonna get shut out and he'll lose $7. Yeah, let's do that. I guess really he's losing the $5 there. Plus he can still run again here, can he? Yeah. Alright, let's put some transactions back in our deck. Now we can score this NAPD, or sorry, this Atlas relatively safely. He's almost certainly got an inside job for this, but that should still keep him out if we name barrier, or sorry, if we name sentry. So after the Atlas, we can score this one out. Or depending, we can use our token to find another agenda and score that one instead. We want to play the 3 agendas in this deck rather than 4, so if we can get a 3-pointer out at some stage, that's ideal. I'd like to put this on HQ to stop siphons, but at this stage, I feel like I'd rather score the agenda. And then he has to kind of worry about removing tags in case I have Scorch. I don't know. Maybe I'm fine to just hedge ice up and push for like a second token on this. Because having 2 tokens on the Atlas is pretty strong. Then I won't get siphoned. Playing 1 Crisium Grid, which is a good card against Siphon and Shutdown, that sort of thing. But it's not always good, so I don't like to play more than one of them. Discourage 3 steps ahead. Huh. Yeah, I think I'd rather not get siphoned too much. This will at least keep him from knowing what my ice is. It's going to have plenty of money, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. He's going to need to find his breakers. Discards inside jobs, so must have another one, I imagine. Atlas with 2 counters. Always a good thing to have out. So my options are, if I think I have a window for real, I could search for a 3-pointer and try to score it the next 2 turns. But So this will cost him 3 to break with Corroder, or if I advance it he'll have to use probably a fairy. Can try to bait him run here, but he might actually get in. I feel like he might try for this but not get it because it's an APD. Okay, Keymaster. So it's gonna make the Wendigo sad. Not overly sad, but a little bit sad because you can pay $3 for that. Nice play with the indexing, except the Atlas token's gonna mess him up. So not actually a great play after all. He will just burn one of my tokens that I would otherwise like to have. Did you not see anything? Huh. So I can score this NAPD. Yeah, may as well. So the question now is, can I score a larger agenda, or did I go for a small agenda and do 2 more 2-pointers? He's been slow to find his rig. Probably Andy would be set up already by now. So plan B would be to get an Ash, draw an agenda naturally, and then just try to score behind Ash. Got a lot of money in that, Katie. I mean, we can get a lot of money too. I think it's worth playing this here to add a tax to that server of $3. Quite like Wendigo. For the price, it's pretty reasonable. Excuse me. So this is the part where having a trap would be kind of good. Does he have the Sentry Breaker? There it is, Garrot. Okay. So this Chimera is now not doing anything. This costs 2 to 3 to break. Has quite a bit of money. Yep, so he's now barely breaking even in this run. He's made 3 and 5 is 8, but he spent 5. Not bad for him. So how do we win now when he has this much money? This is the classic problem for Weyland. It's like, yeah, I've got 4 points, but now he's got all his breakers. And he can get into any server at any time. And repeatedly as well. He can run here twice very easily. Just because Katie Jones is so efficient even compared to operations. Like, yeah, I'm getting $4 a click once, they're getting $3 a click as often as they want to. Transactions just can't keep pace economically. Yeah, so really we have extorted him for a fair bit of money, but we still don't have enough to do anything meaningful here. Like if I install the ice, if I interns the ash, or if I interns this for $3 extra on here. He can still get in twice just from a standing start. Does it get any better for me though? I mean, really, what can I do that's gonna do anything to him? You can just play a can siphon now as well at any point. I'll be pretty sad about that. So yeah, having Archer wouldn't help at all. Because it doesn't even cost that much to break here. Same old siphon is what I would do at this point. Okay, indexing. That's much worse. Because now I can shuffle with Jackson. So if we were blue sun right now, we would be equally toast. I don't think bouncing ice actually helps us at all. The sheer problem is you're trying to win fast, but it's not fast enough before they just rig up and crush you. Wow, there's nothing on the next thing again? Huh. This might not be right. He does, but he can siphon anyway, so I don't think that leaving it unresed does a whole ton. And it puts his credit pool down. Money on Katie, I assume. You could also try security testing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll get a bunch of money. There might still be a window opening up eventually. So let's put our ash back in the server. Let's play restructure. We potentially can score next turn if he doesn't come kill this. And if nothing else goes horribly wrong. And we don't get siphoned. Well, maybe not. He's going to be able to keep up money pretty handily. So we IAA right now. We at 20 bucks, 15 after this. He breaks the remote twice pretty easily, so I don't think that's going to fly. Well, that's just great. Let's send restructure, hedge fund back in. Let's try to sacrifice this Atlas and then score this next. The hives are pretty bad, so let's throw those. This can go wrong in a lot of ways, such as him still siphoning us. Another option would have been to throw the agendas back in the deck and try next turn, maybe using the Atlas token. Because if he legs work again now, we're in some trouble. res in the last ice. And so kind of a mid-sized trace. I could maybe use the NAPD here instead, and then I could have made a trace of 13, but that's pretty expensive. This way I'm paying just enough that it's going to make him think about maybe trashing and then running again. So we need some money. We're going to play restructure. Could get an ash again. Because I really don't think we can play to four agendas. I think that's going to be just next to impossible. So we can develop this turn and try to go for the remote next turn, which is going to be tough for us to deal with. So we may have pulled it off here, depending on what he plays this turn. If he has a lucky find, he probably beats us. Really, account siphon beats us as well, so I strongly doubt we're going to win this game. And if we do, it will be because our opponent played poorly. For him to not even try the archives is very strange. Okay, lucky find. Pretty good play. Actually, that doesn't get him there because he has to run twice. So this game's going to end in a moment either way, so I'm going to just do a little analysis and see. So I played 14 transactions that game, and I went through 30 some cards. It's pretty good money in the end. So $14 I would not have otherwise had. I didn't want to bounce any of this ice, actually, because it's all just kind of mid-sized taxing ice. That's fine where it is. Yeah, it's a pretty reasonable play for him because he can't get in the remote. So he saw me draw a lot of cards off of the Jackson, and it's fair to assume that there's something in here. Had I waited for a more secure remote, I would have lost this agenda. So certainly, while you can lose it from your remote, you can also lose it from the HQ as well. So that's fine. Got a maker's eye, no inside job. Ah, nice. He's giving himself a chance, that's for sure. That is a 3 in 15 chance, so 1 in 5 for him to win the game off of this. Oh, he gets it. So 1 in 5 chance to win the game, and he pulled it off. We would have won. Next action. He did some pretty bad indexings twice, which let us almost get back in there. Both times we had the Atlas counter available to shuffle the deck had he run again to steal something, so both of those indexings were very bad. Our deck was pretty much what you could expect after putting back things. So overall, I think we need to go faster, but I'm not sure how. There's going to be a card snatch and grab that can maybe interact with Katie Jones. That would definitely help us. We'll see what else Order and Chaos brings for this deck. Thanks for watching, guys.